and you should have yourself a launchable file here that you can either search for or go to the proper category. So basically I have 3 steps that I follow. They are downloading, installing, and creating desktop. So the first one is pretty self-describing, the downloading. So what you do is you open your Google, you go to minecraft.net. One thing to keep in mind is that you'll have to log in. If you don't have an account, just register one here, and it will go through the process of buying the game and everything else. If you do have an account, well, you're lucky because you don't have to go through that process. All you do is put in your email and then your password. Once that's done and the Minecraft has gone through the downloading process, you will press this download button up here in the upper left corner. It will take you to the download page, and the big green button will give you the file. You just click on it, and if you're on Windows, you will get a file for Windows. If you're on Mac, for Mac. If you're on Linux, for Linux. It may, your computer may say that this file can harm it, and it's just because it's a executable file. And yeah, that's just how executable files are. But I can promise you this game won't hurt it. So now the downloading part is over, but what I like to do is, so the next part is the installation part. What I like to do is to, and here it is, it's downloaded. And now it's downloaded. If you go to your downloads folder, which is usually under your home directory, then whatever your username is, and then downloads, you will now see minecraft.jar. And yeah, you've basically downloaded it. So the next thing you want to do is the installation process. What I like to do is to create a separate folder for programs. So I call it Minecraft or programs. So what you'll do is just click create folder and programs and press enter to create a programs folder where I've put all of my Minecraft files in. So I've simply dragged it, dropped it, and now it's there. So now to run the game, all you have to do is double click this, or not double click, you will have to launch your command line, and because all it have done is download this jar file, it isn't a game that's done yet. It hasn't, you've installed the file, but now you're gonna install the game. So what you have to do is write java-jar/ whatever your location is, or whatever your path is. So copy that, Control V, and then copy the name of the Minecraft jar file and write it at the end, if it doesn't do that automatically, of course. So once you do this, the game will run. Normally, since this is the first time you will launch it, you will be asked to sign in with your credentials. You'll go through a very quick downloading page, and then you will be right here. But since I've already installed it, it went right here, and you're able to play. But of course, going through this program process and going through the terminal and having the terminal up all the time isn't the best option. Better would be if we were able to run it from the search bar, which we are, and I'm gonna show you how. And that will be the creating desktop part of this tutorial. Alright, so to create a desktop file, to create this, we have to create a desktop file, and all desktop files are located in slash user slash share slash applications. If you list, you can see that all of the applications are here. But I'm just gonna clear so we'll get some more space to write. And this is a sudo privilege environment, so you are gonna have to use your sudo to create a file, which we are gonna do. So how you do this is to type nano and then whatever the name of this file you want. So we're creating Minecraft. Let's go with Minecraft dot desktop. And just press enter. Yeah, just press enter. It will ask for your password, you just type it in. So now you are in the Minecraft.desktop file. It is important that you name it with .desktop. The Minecraft part, well, it just makes it easier when you want to edit it, to make it something that you can't remember. So next, every desktop file looks quite similarly. So what I've done is I've made a separate file with the code that you'll put in, and I'll just type it in the description. So this is all you need. This is all you really need for it. But what are these parts? So desktop entry is just there to say that this is a desktop entry. Just like this, and this, and anything else here is a desktop entry or any application. Version, well, this is not the version of the program that you want to run, in this case Minecraft, but it's rather the version of the desktop file. So you will choose one if it's the first version, and really you don't have to update it. It won't malfunction because you haven't updated it. Then you have updated the version number, and then you have name. This is what will be displayed here, and also what you will search for when you search for your application. If I search for, like, let's say math, then this math program come up. So this name is really important, that it is Minecraft or whatever you are creating for some kind of application. Then you have your exec. This is the command that will be run, and in this case, as you've seen, java-jar-home email programs minecraft.jar will execute the file that we have in home email programs and then minecraft.jar. The next one, though, icon, is it's your icon for this. Otherwise it will just be a blank white. So you can go ahead and download any icon really from Google that you find. It can be any dimensions really, as long as it has a ratio 1:1, like 256 to 256. It should work. And then all you have to do is, of course, put in the proper path. So that's just edit a bit on the end, and we should have the proper path right there. One thing that I did learn, do not use quotation marks because it doesn't work then. Don't use them in the executable. You can actually use them, but don't use them in this icon path because it just won't work. The next thing is the terminal equal false. This disables the terminal at start. So java-jar will be run, but it will be run in the background, and you won't have to bother with a terminal popping up every time you launch the game, which is nice. Then type application, because this is an application, and then category, I just put in games so I can go to games to find the game if I want to. And really that's pretty much all. Now all you have to do is Control X, yes, and enter, and you should have yourself a launchable file here that you can either search for or go to the proper category. All you have to do now is click the button, close the windows, and watch the beauty of Minecraft launching without having to launch with a terminal or going to the folder where you have your file or any of that boring and stuff. All you have to do is just type Minecraft and off you go. And that's the beauty of a desktop file. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I see you all in the next one. Have a good day.